Right, fellas, welcome back to the channel. We're here with week 2 of our season predictions. So all we're going to do is go through each fixture, see who I think is going to win, why I think they're going to win. And after last week, I can't do much worse. Like, some of the results were unbelievable. I think I picked the Bengals and they lost, picked the Titans, they lost, picked the, who else was it? I picked quite a few. There's another big one. Oh, the Raiders. Raiders lost as well. So there's a few obvious ones which I thought were dead certs and they lost. So don't rely on my prediction ability, even though I'm trying to use logic. Oh, and the flipping Denver Broncos lost as well. Like, I thought I picked quite a lot of obvious ones and they lost. So typical, isn't it? But comment down below if you think I'm wrong. If you disagree with any of my predictions, I'm going to try and fly through these. And if you think I'm wrong, yeah, let me know and let me know why you think I'm wrong. So without further ado, let's get straight into the predictions. Right, so let's get straight into it. Starting off with the Chiefs versus the Chargers. Now, I've already actually reacted to this game, so it's Thursday Night Football. I picked the Chiefs but halfway through the reaction video, I thought I was going to look well stupid because the Chargers are playing unreal. Thankfully, the Chiefs won. So I'm 1 from 1 at the moment. Let's go, fellas. Come on. This is where it probably gets a bit dodgy straight away, though. Next game is Steelers versus Patriots, and I'm going to pick the Pats. Steelers are like a meh team, like okay. Their D-line's ridiculous, offense is okay, but TJ Watt's injured. So I'm backing my Patriots, even though they got stomped on last week. I'm backing the Pats to win this one at the Heinz Field. So let's go Pats. It's going to be a close one though, I reckon. Then you've got Giants versus Panthers. I'm still ill, by the way, fellas, so apologies if I cough. I'm trying to get through it, but I'm still a little bit ill. It's not COVID, don't worry. I'm going to go Panthers for the Panthers versus Giants. I just think that Panthers looked really good last week once they got a bit of momentum going. And I don't actually think the Giants are very good. As much as they beat Tennessee, I just don't think they're great. So as much as I'm dissing the Giants fan base, apologies. I think the Panthers are going to win this one. Then you've got the Browns versus the Jets. I'm going to go for the Browns because they did beat the Panthers. Although, in my rankings video, they had Jets at 32 ranked team in the whole NFL. And if you actually watch that game, the Jets moved the ball all right. They just made some stupid mistakes. So I think this could be a close game as well. I'm going to go for the Browns, though, just because they did look good last week. Now we've got the Jaguars versus the Colts. Colts looked phenomenal last week, I thought. They just made a few errors, a few lapses in concentration. So I think the Colts are going to win this one pretty comfortably. So I'm going to go for the Colts. Now, this is a hard one. The Ravens versus the Dolphins. This could be quite a low-scoring game. I'm going to go for the Ravens. Although, Tyreek Hill could have a really good game here. I don't think it's going to be a high-scoring one. I think there's going to be a lot of checkdowns, a lot of like QB runs, a lot of RPOs. But I think the Ravens are just going to trump this. So I'm going to go Ravens. Next up is Saints versus Bucks. Got to go with my man, Tom Brady. I know he's lost to them a lot recently. I think my first game I watched of the NFL a few seasons ago, it was Tom Brady versus Breeze. And Brady got smoked by the Saints defense. They planned him so well, like just game planned to death. But I think the Bucks are going to do well this game. Even if they don't score too many points, I can't see the Saints scoring on them. Apologies. So I'm going to go for the Bucks. Lions versus Commanders. Sod it. I'm going to go for my Lions. I'm going to go for the Lions. I don't know why. I've just got a hunch the Lions are going to do well this game. So I'm going to back the Lions. I couldn't even give you a logical explanation. I'm just going to pick the Lions. It's like a gut instinct pick. Next up, 49ers versus Seahawks. I don't know is the honest answer. I don't know what to expect from this game. I'm going to go Seahawks because they won their last game. So they got a bit of momentum. The 49ers lost to the Bears and the Bears aren't very good. So logic says it should be the Seahawks. So I've just got to pick the Seahawks based on their momentum at the moment. Then you got Rams versus Falcons. I'm just going to pick the Rams straight up. They lost to the Bills in week 1, so they want a bit of a revenge game, pick up some momentum. So I think the Rams are going to play really well this week. So got to pick the Rams with that one. Now the Raiders versus the Cardinals. Now one of my friends is actually in Vegas at the moment, and he's going to be watching this game, even though he knows nothing about NFL. So I said I'd support the Raiders with him as well. He bought a Raiders cap for it and everything, so I'm going to pick the Raiders. So shout out to Sam. Raiders going to be my pick for that one. No logical reason for it, just because I'm backing my boy Sam over in Vegas, watching his NFL game for the first time. So I've got to back the Raiders for him. Next game is the Broncos versus the Texans. The Broncos should win this. They should. I thought the Texans looked pretty good last week, but I'm still going to pick the Broncos because they've got Russell Wilson. Hopefully they look a bit better than they did and make some better decisions than they did in week 1. So I'm going to go for the Broncos. Now, this is a good game. Bengals versus Cowboys. Now, it should be a good game, actually, thinking of it, but Dak Prescott's out, isn't he? So this will be a Bengals win easily. Like, I don't even know why I'm thinking about that. I'm going to go Bengals. I think Cowboys with Dak Prescott are good, but without him, they're not going to be it, are they? They're not going to be it. So I think Joey B, Jamar Chase are going to play well. I don't know why a fly just went across my camera, but don't worry. I told you it's one time we're doing this. So no takes, no cuts. We're going to go through it the whole way. Now, Packers versus Bears. Packers versus Bears. I don't think both teams are very good after watching them in week 1. But I'm going to go Packers. Surely A-Rod figures it out. Their wide receivers were awful last week. And the defence wasn't great either. But it was Justin Jefferson balling out. So I'm going to go for the Packers again. But I kind of gut feeling said just go for the Bears. But I'm going to go Packers. I'm backing A-Rod. So we're going to take the Packers. Now, next game, Monday Night Football, Bills versus Titans. We're going to go for the Bills. Like I said, I think they're the best team in NFL at the moment. Josh Allen's unbelievable. Stephon Diggs is good. Their cornerbacks are fire. Really good safeties. I think they're going to be really hard to beat this season in general. So I'm going to back the Bills here. And then the final game, what a game this is. Eagles versus Vikings. I've got to back my Vikings. I'm kind of backing the Vikings. I really want the Vikings to do well this year. I loved watching them the other week against Packers. Justin Jefferson's so good. Adam Thielen's good. Dalvin Cook is unbelievable. They've got Kendricks, Harrison Smith. They're a good team to watch. So I'm going to back the Vikings. It's going to be a close game, but I think the Vikings are going to edge it out. So those are my predictions. I got through it in the end. I'm ill. I've got a cough. The flies going across the screen. But we made it. Those are my predictions. Let me know in the comments below if you think I'm wrong. Make sure you hit that subscribe button to catch up on my follow-up video to see if I did well. And yeah, enjoy the Sunday NFL and the Monday Night Football. And I'll see you in the next one.